When I look back at my career, I could see a lot of things that were done in policing that weren't the best practices. There were a lot of mistakes made by police. And most of the mistakes, 95% of those mistakes, I contend, made by police are because they didn't have good policy, they weren't trained well enough, they weren't supervised well enough, or there weren't any accountability measures employed. So what I refer to as PTSD, policy, training, supervision, and discipline. And I wanted to write this because I wanted people to understand in police agencies what's needed to make a police agency function correctly so that they can serve the people the way they're supposed to serve the people. Generally, when people refer to PTSD, they're talking about post-traumatic stress disorder. But also, when I was doing training, it just dawned on me that some of the things we train that are critical for a police agency, the four building blocks, are P for policy, having the correct policy for a department. T is for training, because once the policy is developed, you've got to train your people on how they're supposed to perform. And the S stands for supervision, because you've got to have adequate supervision and supervisors who are trained. And of course, the last building block, D, is for discipline, that any time somebody falls out of policy, does not follow training, they are unable to be supervised, need to be disciplined.